Okay, I have a smaller fuel canister that can actually fit directly in between those, and then believe it or not, you can have a second one in here and have it all as a nice compact system. This will fold right in there as well, and you close the lid, bam, it packs down incredibly well. And I can't really say enough good things about that setup. I've of course have a toothbrush. No one wants a stanky ass fucking grill. And the all-purpose titanium spork. If you don't have one of those, you're doing it wrong. So that's my cookery. Of course, got my trekking poles, got my tarp. I'm not gonna have that over me unless it's gonna try to rain on me. I like looking at the stars in my hammock. Okay, so you see these mechanics gloves sitting here. That's what I put on these hands, because it's really hard to keep your hands clean out here. You get shit all in your fingernails, they'll start getting all dry and calloused and all kinds of fucking, you want to stay civilized and not have a bunch of nasty ass fucking shit all on your hands. So what I try to do whenever I'm doing my camp chores, see all this? That's camp chores. It's called getting some firewood. That's the most enjoyable part about being outdoors to me. So what you do basically, I set myself up a little fence here so it's not really easy for a bear to come in here and just tangle. I got this fence and the fire in between my 12 o'clock, and I got waffles set up on the other side of my hammock covering my 6. So that right there is called keep things on duty. So see one of these big old sticks right here? I mean, I'm 6 foot, it's taller than me. Generally you want to find these in the good 12, 15 foot long as you can fucking carry. As you see, I'm not a big stout motherfucker. I've got decent size arms, but this is a decent size fucking log compared to me. What you're wanting to do, see, some of these came off of this. I wanted to keep it in order to make it my fence. See how big some of that stuff is? What you do is find it laying there, and you don't go and get a damn machete or your axe and start hacking at this stuff, okay? And I'm not gonna do this because I'm filming, but essentially what you're doing is finding a tree, okay? If you wanna see me do this shit for reals, see all the way down that hill? What I was having to do is be very graceful. I didn't bust my ass and fall down that hill, believe it or not, but you could imagine there was some leaps and bounds that I've had to do in order to do that. So you essentially just put some leverage on this and you break the shit out of it, okay? If you want to see, I already made a YouTube video doing the same thing. You can check it out at my YouTube channel, Brian Aycock. Put this back here. That's my fence. Something's gonna go tumbling around in through the bushes and make some noise, coming around up here if they really like to. But generally, what animals like to do is go the path of least resistance. And being this is a great walkway, that's probably what they would end up trying to do. So just a little safety, a little precaution, a little deterring. Now, this is a cool trick. You got this punky wood. Punky wood is kind of old and rotten and just sitting around, as you can imagine. See all this landscape? As a matter of fact, this right here is exactly where one of those pieces came from. So it's not necessarily the best thing to burn or most efficient. The reason why I do it is because it takes fucking forever for it to finally burn up. And it smokes, which keeps away all your bugs. So what you're doing when you're camping out for a day, you ideally want to keep your fire going, and at least I do. I like fire. I like going by it. I like getting warm when I need to. My dog Waffles, as you can see, he likes being by the fucking fire. So I keep a little bit of this punky wood over here with some hot coals. Let's see them in there? And it'll smolder and keep going. Now at nighttime, I like to fucking make some noise, if you will. So I'll throw some actual logs on there, get a good fire. For now, it's still light out. Just wanted for now, keep the fire going. So you use your punky logs. These things right here, every so often, okay, you see what you got here? Bada bada bada. See these things over here? I break them down to a certain size and just toss them over there to let them go out. The reason I do that is because during the day you want to keep your bed of coals active. So every so often you're going to want to toss one of these in there with your punky log and keep it going. Keep a good active bed of coals going. Now, what else? I can tell you a little bit about like what I did for dinner last night. This flat rock. What you want to do, not with this shit, you do not want to cook with punky logs. That's for keeping your stuff burning. It's not for trying to do this trick. As a matter of fact, the way that you see this all set up, I do it for a particular reason. It's because your oak wood, this kind of stuff, this is what you're trying to cook with, okay? So these are kind of half rotten oak woods. I don't necessarily like that, but when you're wanting to cook, I mean, these right here, these are pimp. It's exactly what you're looking for. So you want to throw those in there over your bed of coals. Say, for instance, this right here, I'm wanting to cook some shit. Instead of those punky logs, I'd have that on there right now. Then I take that hot rock, stick it over there near where the action's going on, and get it good and hot. Then I'll take my awesome mechanic gloves so I don't fucking burn the shit out of my hand. Toss it out of there real quick. Just lay it over here off to the side, and then that's when you work your magic. Probably toast some stuff up later on this evening. Maybe I'll save it for in the morning. I think I only have 2 things of bread. But anyways, whoop. You gotta check out Devil's Kitchen. So I love this place, man. It's fucking awesome. Like, we got stairs. Stairs. Look at this back here. Stairs. Fucking stairs all over the place. The very fact that there are stairs here, it just kind of makes you feel like you're not necessarily away from civilization, but you are. So it feels like you got the best of both worlds. Got another campsite up here. It's fucking pimp. It's not nearly as cool as mine. That's why I picked mine. And I've been setting it up for the last 24 hours. I think I got here yesterday about this time. So I'm all set up. This is probably about what mine was looking at yesterday about this time. I built it up with a little bit more rocks and what have you, and it did actually have some firewood. That was one of the reasons why I ended up picking it, because it had a little bit more wood. Oh snap, I think I might have found another stick. So when you're near the stream, okay, your stream is gonna do what? It's gonna wash shit the fuck down the stream, right? So you get these logs. Gorgeous logs. See this gorgeous log over here? That is where I'm getting my supplies from. So I picked the low-hanging fruit down there by the stairs and brought it up there. And then of course I showed you the trick where I break it between the two trees so you can pick wood up like bam, bam, bam. Most folks would spend fucking hours trying to get, you know, just one night's firewood, and they'll be happy with an hour worth of fire, you know, maybe 2 or 3 at most. Me, I want to keep that shit going. I'd like to have fire fucking as long as I'm at this spot. So this right here, another cool spot. You've got one tent site. This is actually the best setup as far as tent camping goes. I didn't really see much I could do with my hammock over here, or else I would have picked this one. But oh my god, this fucking place right here, this is a perfect tent spot. You've got your fire right there. Let's just walk down here. Who knows what's over there? I haven't even ventured over there yet. You can see the trail, you know, goes off. And there's you all kinds of fun and exciting stuff. I mean, this place is just fucking gorgeous. Look at it. So, we'll come walking down here, and you've got another camp spot. This one is probably really nice for hammock setup. I might very well have even decided to come down in here, but I'd have reason to believe that... Uh-oh. I'm hearing some stuff. Oh, that's just a whippoorwill. You know, those things freak me out. Sometimes it sounds like a fucking person is out there screwing with you. And I didn't actually know what those were when I first started walking around down here in the woods.